Hi Student Success, this is your video for week 7. It runs from October 12th through October 18th, and so we are almost done with our 8-week session. Your 8-week session is finished on Friday, October 23rd, so we are quickly approaching the end of the semester, and because of that, I wanted to bring up your student services assignment. So as I mentioned in a couple different videos and is on your syllabus, and it's right here when you first get into the lessons tab, you do have a student workshop that you are to attend throughout the semester, virtually of course, and the list of the student workshop is right here. It's the second file. And so because we are near the end of the semester at this point, there are only a few more options left. So if you kind of scroll through, again, you're looking at anything that's offered before October 23rd. So we're down to 2 offerings right here of this workshop, 2 offerings of this workshop, and then this workshop right here. Those are your only options at this point since we are almost done with the semester. Now, how to register, there is a document here that walks you through registration. You would go into your My Stark State, go into your Academic Support tab. You'll see a list of student success workshops, and then you'll have a whole list here, and there's a link to register. When you register, it'll send you your information and where you go for your Zoom workshop. Eventually, when you are done inside the Blackboard organization page, you will fill out a survey that allows you to kind of evaluate the workshop, and then that's how you get your certificate. Your certificate is proof of completion, not a screenshot of your registration. Some people have been sending me screenshots of their registration. That's not what you are submitting. It is the actual certificate that says to me that you completed that particular assignment. You'll go in and you'll upload it. Okay, so that's the student services assignment. You have until technically the last day of the semester, which is Friday, October 23rd, is when I close out grades. So you want to make sure you have that done. Okay, also as we start to wrap up the semester, just as a reminder, I'm recording this video while we're in week 6. So in week 6, hopefully you took advantage of when week 1 reopened. Some of you needed to make up some points from earlier in the semester, so that's why week 1 reopened. You will see in my announcements that week 2 will be opening at the end of week 7. So that'll be on Friday, October 16th, the 17th, and the 18th. You will have an opportunity to go back into week 2 if you miss anything from that particular week of the semester in order to make up some points. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into week 7. Week 7, again, October 12th through the 18th. You finished your last set of discussion posts in week 6, so you no longer have any discussion posts, so hopefully that is exciting news. So there's no discussion forum this week. Completion of both assignments will count for your week 7 attendance by Sunday. If you only complete one, it is half credit toward your attendance. So you are working on the registration assignment and the library assignment. So I'm going to actually first talk about the library assignment. To access that, I'm actually going to go into the materials folder first. And you'll see that there's a whole folder just for the digital library. I'm going to click on that, and there's going to be several links. When you click on those links, that's going to take you to a page that's going to tell you about the digital library. And there's a couple videos in here. Like this video is 43 seconds. This video right here, 49 seconds. So again, these videos are not very lengthy, but they are just supposed to give you some general overview of the digital library. So you'll also have a link about the research process, and there's a direct link for it right there. There's also a link to get into the library website itself, so you can get there and click around, get to know, some information, kind of check out the databases. Again, just being familiar with the digital library and what it has to offer. And then the contact information takes you to like a general page. You just have to scroll down a little bit, and there it is right there, how you get in touch with the library. So that is the information about the digital library. Again, click through, spend some time, get familiar with these different aspects of the library, because this is going to help you complete the assignment. So I'm going to go back into my week 7, and I'm going to go into my assignment folder, and here's my actual library assignment. It's going to open up into a new window. I'm going to pause it real quick, and then it's going.
Each question is worth 2. Question 1.
and ask you questions. So you have to kind of be, again, familiar with the digital library in order to answer those questions. Eventually, when you get to the last slide, last answer, make sure it plays all the way through. It's an automatically graded assignment, which means it'll copy over into Blackboard for you. I do not grade it. It goes over into Blackboard. So you want to double check the library assignment that your grade has copied. There might be a little bit of a lag, so it might not be like immediate, but you want to make sure, because sometimes what students do is they think they finished the assignment and all I can see on my end is where it says in progress. So you want to make sure that grade did in fact copy over. So that's your first assignment of week 7 is your digital library assignment. The second assignment is your registration assignment. Spring 2021 schedule is open to view. Not quite ready to register, but it is open to view. So I'm going to go into assignments. Here's the registration assignment here. The actual thing you're going to turn in is the schedule planning form. So I'm going to open that up, and this is what it looks like. So you're going to have some boxes, you're going to be able to type in the information. Click on spring because at this point we're only registering one semester ahead. So spring, your major, and then we're going to fill in this box. So if you're not sure how to get this information, you're going to go into your MyStark State and you're going to go into either My Stuff or Academic Support. I love how quickly it logs me out. And you're going to see My Academic Plan. So you're going to click into My Academic Plan for you. It will automatically open up into your information. And hopefully this is all familiar because you already had to take a PDF of your My Academic Plan page. So you could even just kind of pull that up if you still have that, or you can get into the live version. To get what classes you have to take, you'll scroll down. Remember, this goes through all the classes that you need to take. If something is outlined in red, that means you have not taken it yet. The green is you're already done, or there might be like a little blue squiggly. It means you are working on that class right now. So you'll see here are all the names of the courses you have to take. Here are the 3-letter abbreviations and the number right after it, and how many credits it is worth. Okay, so if I get back into my document here, I'm going to there we go. The CRN, I don't have that according to this information quite yet, but I do have my subject based on these. My subject is right here. Like if I'm taking business, the subject is BUS. If it's 121, that's the number right there, 121. The course title would be Business Administration. The credit hours would be 4. Now, the other information I do not have yet because I don't have the actual CRN, the time, the days, and the campus. That's where I would use this page to see, okay, what classes do I need to take? And then go into MyStark State under My Stuff and go to Look Up Classes. Excuse my exasperation there where it logs me out 15 times. Okay, so I'm going to go to Spring 2021. I'm going to hit Submit. And I'm going to use that business example. Let's say I know I need to take a business class. Well, I'm going to find the abbreviation. That works just for anything. If I know I have to take an education class, there's EDU. Again, I'm getting that information from this document here. And it tells me my little abbreviations right here. So I'm going to go into business and I'm going to go to advanced search. I didn't have to do that. I could have just done a regular search, but there's my section search. All right, so let's say I do have to take business administration. Well, here is some examples. Business 121, and there's several offerings, and then it goes into a different course. So let's say Business 121, I would like to take it online. So I'm going to take a look at this particular one right here. So in my document, I already know my subject is business. My number is 121. Business administration. I know that it is, again, confirming that it's a 4 credit hour course. Actually, nope, it's 3 credit hours over here. So, I didn't line it up correctly on the other page. 3 credit hours. And in this case, my CRN are these numbers over here, the 5-digit numbers. So I am looking at that one right there, 47143. And because I'm interested in taking an online course, I can just fill in this kind of information. I could have put web all the way across. Doesn't matter because a web course, unless it's web 4, a web course is going to be, you know, on your own. So this is either web 3 or web 4. It hasn't been determined yet. Now for some of you might be taking classes on campus in the spring, so you'll have your days, your times, and your campus listed there. Okay? So if this is too much, this is a lot to look at, that's where I could have gone to my course search and it would have broken it down by, well, let me just look at the 121 sections. That way it's a little less to look at. So either way, you find your courses you think you're going to take in the spring, and everyone's going to be a little different. Some of you may only be looking to take 1 class in the spring. Some of you are looking to take 5. It really just depends. You're not obviously going to fill up this entire table. So when you're done, just plug in how many credit hours you are looking to complete in that spring semester. You'll save that document and then you'll upload it into here. Again, this is for spring 2021. I will not see what you actually sign up for. So if you create this document and in a couple weeks, you're like, oh wait, I don't want to take that class, or that really conflicts with my work schedule, that's okay. Whatever you put on here, you're not married to. It's not set in stone. So you do not have to worry about taking this particular assignment to your advisor. They do not have to sign off on it. But it's certainly something you can take with you to say, here's what I was thinking. How does this look? Okay. So again, if you don't end up using that exact schedule, that's okay. All right. So you would put it in, upload it, and submit it. If you are, because I do have this happen sometimes, if you are almost upon graduation or you're waiting to get into your program or your CCP, let me know separately. Send me an email or a message and I can talk to you about what you can do, because every once in a while I do have students where this might be their last semester for one reason or another, and so we can talk about that. All right, so real quick recap of week 7. You are completing 2 assignments, registration and library. There is no discussion forum, so you have to complete those 2 by Sunday the 18th to get your week 7 attendance points. Remember, library is automatically graded. Registration is the document that you upload. Other couple reminders, make sure you are completing your workshop assignment due by Friday the 23rd. Keep that date in mind. That's the last day of our semester together, October 23rd. Pay attention whenever I reopen the weeks. Week 1 was already open by the time you see this video. Week 2 will be open the 16th, 17th, 18th, and then I will also open week 3 at the very beginning of week 8, just for a couple days. It won't be open for long. But also as a heads up, I am going to open up week 8 early as well on October 16th for anyone who wants to try to wrap up the course early. So be on the lookout for all of that information. Hopefully you are being diligent and checking your announcements, checking your course messages, checking your syllabus and your emails and all of that. If you have any questions, please let me know. Hope everyone has a great week.